Hello, and welcome, one and all. Let's grab a drink, paper, and pen, and let's chat. Well, technically, it's just me talking, but you can chat back by leaving a comment in the video. But anyway, one of the things I want to talk about has to do with what I'm drawing, kind of, more or less. It is the character I made earlier, a few weeks ago, for a challenge. I actually don't remember what the challenge name is, but I know it has to do with a video game. Also don't remember the video game name is. English. I swear it's my first language. Anyway. So, the character was supposed to be based around a dish randomly selected for me. I could speak. Okay, so it was selected for me, and I was supposed to make a character based off that dish. The dish I got was something temptus. I actually forgot the name of the dish too, so that doesn't help my story. But it's something tempest. I actually took parts of the name from the dish to make the name of my character, Abby Tempest. So I know I'm somewhere on the right track. Anyway, so the dish, I wanted to create as much of the dish into the character. One thing was, it was very confusing what's actually go in the dish, and it was mushroom, model mushrooms or something like that. It's a really white mushroom cap one. Shrimp, ham, and crab. And I was like trying to figure out, and I originally wanted to do like a cute little girl trying to turn this weird dish, and I also really wanted to use the pot. I wanted the pot to be in their design, and somehow it went from cute magical girl into warrior, badass warrior, and I liked it. So from there I also had to give her a weapon, because come on, I mean, she could have fight with her fists, but come on. And then I came around this. The first thing that comes to mind is, you guessed it, shrimp dagger. I don't know where that came from, but that's the first thing I thought of as a weapon, was a shrimp as a dagger. And I wanted something like bigger, more tougher, kind of like a sword, but not a sword. So I look up on swords that's not from the Middle East. What is it called? Middle Ages. Medieval. European. Okay, yeah, there you go. From that area. An era. And then I came across this type of sword. It's a shark sword that's used in the Pacific Islands specifically. I don't actually know if it's only them, but that's where their research popped up from. Anyway, I thought that was cool, and I could totally make a crab out of that sword. I mean, it was just shark teeth on a wood. It's basically a crab leg. So she has a crab-like sword. Something that I keep forgetting to draw on her in this scene. Why? I do not know. But it's there. Anyway, I had to draw that in later. And I got so hyped for this character that I decided that I had to make a story. Actually, the reason why I even participated in this contest, I actually don't even know the prizes. I didn't care for it. I probably lost. But anyway, the whole reason why I applied for this concert, whatever, was because it says, oh, make this thing and get a story idea. I'm like, yes, story idea. Yes, that's what I needed. Turns out after this I created a lot of other stories ideas. But anyway, that was the jump start from it. And then I just wanted to create the character herself, but I didn't film it. Instead of filming and talking over that, I'm filming over this drawing, which relates to it. And I'm going to get to it right now. What I'm doing is the story. I decided, instead of drawing the story how I did with the story of a Boy. I'm sorry, The Boy and His Jaguar, which was the first one I did, where I drew an illustration and say the story in English and Japanese. I decided to actually attempt to make a graphic novel out of it, and I wanted to use the paper I bought from the dollar store because why not? And I just want to see how well these work as a manga paper. And the catch is, I had to do this all traditionally because my laptop broke. So a lot of investment is going into this, buying these what do you call those papers again? Not skin tones, screen tones. Oh my gosh, I am English. Number one, it is my main language, my native language. I'm studying Japanese right now. Speaking of which, there was I show some pics. When I started doing this, or the day after I started doing this, I randomly decided I wanted to make bread. Not any bread. I had a huge craving for hardo bread for a reason, with cheese on it. I've been craving it for like days. Not weeks, but just days. And I just really, really wanted it, so I'm like, no, forget. There's no way I'm gonna get it in here in Japan, so I might as well have to make it. And I did, and I was like really surprised with the outcome. It came out better than I expected, but not 100% how I wanted it. But I don't know how to make it any other way because I just took the recipe off the line. Maybe I could look up another recipe. I don't know. But anyway, so proud of myself. Get a tap on my back. It tastes really good. So proud girl right here. And then that day, it was by total coincidence. Like, I was planning to share it anyway. It's a lot of bread for one person. I made 2 small loaves, which came out pretty big. So yeah, so it would have been too much for one person. I shared it with the rest of my housemates, friends, the other friends that lived in the same share house with me. And by coincidence, there was also a party that happening that night for one of them here. I'm not gonna say their names. I don't want to say their names. I was attempted to, but yeah. So it was a party, and it was a takoyaki party. It was very delicious. I really love kimchi and cheese takoyaki. Maybe it's just me, but it tastes really, really good. I also like mochi cheese too. I really want to taste some cheese, mochi, and kimchi, and the takoyaki. Ooh, that sounds so good. But anyway, where am I going this? I was going somewhere. I forgot where I was going. Anyway, so school's starting tomorrow. Yay. Oh, that's where I was going. I also really want to rush this project, so I didn't like this page. Of all the pages I did a few pages before this one, but this page was the worst, and I was rushing it, partially because I want to make sure I know what I was doing, but also wanted to finish this video, and then I didn't like it. Partially didn't like it because of how dirty it came out. This is the dirtiest one page. The other pages, for some reason, didn't have as much smudges as this one. This one had all the smudges. I don't know why. Just all of them. That's why I had went in with the white paint marker. Disgusting. So yeah, but anyway, it's back to school. So yeah, school is starting a new semester. Totally excited, totally nervous. Totally gonna puke myself and mess up, and I'm afraid of failing again. But I'm not gonna put that in the reverse, so let's take that back. Actually, I can't take that back. I put it in a video and I'm recording it now, so whatever. Anyway, when I had my heart, I took it back. That's what's important. By the way, this video is gonna run a little bit longer than I wanted to. Sorry. I originally wanted it to 10. But anyway. So anyway, but I was also today, when I was recording it today, I went to school to buy the textbooks, and I only now reconfirm that I officially passed. Although I did say that in a past video, right when I was finishing school. I think I said I think I passed, or I said I passed. Either way, but if nothing confirmed you passing when you had to buy spend almost $100 on new textbooks. To be fair, it's all 4 textbooks plus 2 notebooks plus a kanji notebook, which I really didn't need. I mean, I still have so much room in my other kanji book, but I guess whatever, I'll just put in a new one. I actually don't remember where I put that one. Oh wait, I do know where it is. It's on my windowsill. Yeah. Anyway, going off topic. I think I heard a noise in my window, but I usually hear that. I also been living for a while. Also, I want to talk about me living in Japan for a while. Maybe I should just jump in here. Because one of the things I'm getting used to, but still feel weird by, is the light earthquakes. Like there's like slight shaking. There's always like shaking, especially at night, because that's when you get most tired. But I'm still awake, so I'm getting confused. But like, is it me or is it Brown shaking? I'm very confused, legit. So it's just like this weird paradox of sleep versus actual earthquake, or aftershock. Maybe it's a better way to say it. I don't know, but it's very light, so it's nothing to get crossed about. Um, Living in Japan, there's plenty lots of that apparently, but there's different frequencies. So I'm talking about low frequencies. Anywho, so yeah, nothing earth shattering had happened. But as I was saying, oh gosh, okay, so while I'm just off topic from way off from what I originally started, before, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I watched a very mid movie. It's the best way to describe it. It's like very basic, very predictable, and it's not bad, but it's not that great. As it is, it's very predictable, so it's not very memorable either. I guess I should say. So the only memorable part was the end, and the end is corny as hell. But the thing that makes it memorable isn't the corny part. It's actually seeing Jack Black as a baby, CGI baby, like his head is on a CGI baby body. It's it's nightmare fuel. I think I would describe it as nightmare fuel. Personally, I also want to talk about other movies I've seen, but for this one in particular, it is nightmare fuel. Oh my gosh, and it is a bit much. I still cannot get it out of my mind. Get it out of my mind. And I feel like I watched this before. This is crazy. This is why I say it's minute, because I feel like I did watch this movie before. Everything I remember, I didn't remember anything in the movie, not even the end. Probably won't be thinking the end anytime soon until like a few years later, and then I'm like, hey, did I watch this movie? I said I was gonna watch this movie, and then I probably watch it again. I think that's what happened, but I didn't remember that part, and now I'm remembering it. It is a lot. Take it from me, you should probably find a clip on it. I'm like, maybe. But see, shot by CGI baby body. Ugh. Anyway, what else is going on with me besides school? This. Oh, talking about this. Coming back to this project. So I just want to tell this since I'm doing this fully traditionally, that means also adding screen tones. I was about to say screen prints. I don't know why. Screen tones traditionally. I usually do this digitally. It's just easier because you could go through so many different screen tones and different types of screen tones and different shapes of screen tones. And the thing that drives me crazy about screen tones is that once you cut it, you're gonna have it's easier to put a big a big part piece and cut small pieces out of it. But when you want to do the inverse, when you want to fill in a big piece, it gets kind of tedious and annoying. Also, it costs a lot of money. You know, after a while, applying screen tones, it costs like $5 and change, more than $5, almost $6, really, per screen tone. So when I first picked them out, I picked them out randomly without fully thinking. I just looked at the different tones and atmosphere that I knew I kind of wanted to use into my story. And I picked most of the right ones so far, except for her skin, because wasn't sure if I wanted her skin tan or not. And to help me to figure this out, I took a picture of my illustration and turned it into grayscale or classic scale. I forgot which one. But I turned it to one of those just to get to see the values. And she has little value at all. It's mostly all color. The most of the values is in her skin and the tin, her stomach. So I decided to make her skin tan, and the pot around her be the blackest thing. I guess that's how best value. um, kind of wish, but I was also basing this around the objects and the colors. I was basing colors based on the food, and a lot of the food was pretty much, except for the actual soup, which was bright dark red. I should have added that more in somewhere. Not thinking about it. Originally, she was supposed to have armor with ham, so that would have also been a nice dark area. But I decided to lose that armor area because it just became tedious to draw. So yeah, I got rid of it. Instead, she has her shrimp. She still have her shrimp dagger and her crab sword. But yeah, so after looking and figure out which screen tone, I don't know why I keep saying it's screen print, screen tone to put for her skin, all of them was either too light or too dark, or because I didn't want to use lines as her skin. I want to use dots. So I had to go back and buy some more. Problem. I have a little problem. When I went to back, I bought a little bit more extra stuff that I probably didn't need, but I really want. So actually, I also really want to try out because I never tried this before, but I always see it. I might try this in another video just to fool around. Something like this, Luz. Nothing, not really a one subject, just jumping around, telling what I'm thinking or what I see or what I'm going on in my life. Yada, yada, yada. I actually do want to do more of this. I also want to talk about coming to Japan, so I might actually do that. I'm not going to squeeze in the last 3 minutes of the video, so I'm just going to end it soon. I just wanted to say that. So it cost me a bit of money, but I still found ways to use it. Also, I kind of regret putting it. I should take that off and flip it other side because it looks like too much dark coming in one area. If I flip it, it'll still work. It still look nice, not as how I originally wanted it. Now thinking about it, I'm talking with the very top screen tone. You know what I mean. Also, it was like a conscious choice not to put any tones on her because everything else looks so dark already. So yeah. So this is me starting class tomorrow. I already trying to start looking up some definitions for the vocabulary that's going to be for tomorrow class.